last this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Where's your weapon?
To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Ben buradan bir şey yapamıyorum mu lan? Aman yanıyorum ben. Yes!
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Don't die! Draw your sword and follow me! Burn!
Geliyorum komutanım. Fucking idiot! Oğlum bana fokuslanma pazar.
Get ready to leave this life. Good here. See what you can do. Start praying.
I'm like a sieve!
I'll shoot your head off. Start praying. Don't spare him.
Amını ana sikerim böyle oyundan amına koyayım şeyden merak ediyorum. Amını sikeyim. Amına koydum hadi siktir. Tigre.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, dentist Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Oğlum hala gidiyor lan. Kalkın amına koyayım. Sen nasıl? Girdiler amına koyayım. Kesiyorlar. Vay düşecek buraya. Net düştü buraya. Net düşecek. Ve Kingdom Deliverance 2 sınav. Çok beklediğim oyunlardan biri arkadaşlar. Bu yılın çok beklediğim oyunlardan biriydi kendisi. Bakalım nasıl olmuş. Çok sevdiğim bir oyundur. Birinci oyun oynadım ya. Hadi bakalım Yasin. Hadi bakalım. Henry'yi ne zaman göreceğiz oğlum? Henry adamın birkaç hafta önce. Biliyorsunuz arkadaşlar Henry bizim başrolümüz. Ana bizim köpek.
Oh, dentist Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Henry.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Oh, dentes Fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Birinci
I
oyundan
doubt
iyisi
it.
vardım lan sana.
All we have
Ama
to do
adam
is
oldu.
deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Özlemişim lan kral.
Trotsky.
Deliverance ya. Oyun gibi ya. Henry ya.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry,
La.
looking forward to new adventures?
Olur böyle yine oyun
Adventures that will
oynar.
become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will.
Oğlum,
We'll hand
çok
over our
güzel
important
lan.
message and then hop, skip to the nearest
Grafikler,
tavern.
grafikler,
We'll drink
grafikler
to our
oldu.
success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Öyle
Aye,
galiba.
it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course.
How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates.
Güzel
Keep your
güzel.
eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Oğlum çok özlemişim arkadaşlar bunları. Size burada yolculuğa giderken anlatacaktım ve ara sahne girdi. Ne habere getirdiniz?
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Hayırdır oğlum?
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Ananı sikeyim. Oğlum kaçmamız lazım.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Ananı sikeyim. Hangisini desek arkadaşlar? Asker en çok silah tutmaya, güç silahlar yapmaya gibi mesela bir tane son bilgi sürücüden az sözler kullanarak sözünü tercih eder. Hangisini seçerim lan? Hangisini seçsek ki?
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Ananın amın diye bir göreceksin. Gelecek ne? Bunları biliyoruz da. Tamam.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobila. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Amına koyayım, insan gibi cevap verdim ben. Hayvan gibi cevap veriyor. Amına görüş için gelmiştik. Piç.
Sorry about the cold reception. We must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky, thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Well, since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. I mean, the pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Amına gelir o eşkalada bizi bulur amına koy. Adım gibi eminim bak.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
Adım gibi eminim.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Hadi bakalım, yerleşelim bakalım, ondan sonra şeye gireriz.
Go away, Moon. You'll get nothing from me.
Susturacağım. Köpek sus da. Az önce bir hikayeyi ben anlatayım. Şu manzaraya doğru gidelim şöyle. Arkadaşlar bildiğinize göre yani Kingdom Come Deliverance'in FPS, zor FPS'tir aynı. Hayatta kalma, survival tarzı bir oyundur. Henry 1400'lerde kaçıdıran 1400'de tam 1400'lerin başında ailesini katlediyorlar. Ondan sonra onların krallarına sığınıyoruz, traverlara sığınıyoruz. Oradan krallıktan böyle büyüyoruz. Ondan sonra bu halimizi alıyoruz. Sör olmuşuz. Ben onu bilmiyorum. Oyunun sonunda öyle bir şey olmuyordu. Sonunda büyük ihtimal bizim grafikler biraz canımı sıktı. Çok çirkin gibi. Ya da bana öyle mi geliyor? Yok. Dur bir bakalım, bu grafiklerle ben bir oynayayım, ondan sonra videoya geçeceğim arkadaşlar. Profesörüm!
Do something with that mutt, Henry. It's doing my head in.
You'll get nothing from me.
Ne oldu oğlum?
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Sana ne bulabilirim?
Peace at last.
Sakinle. Niciler sorunu sorsan. İtime ne verebilirim? Eşyalarını tamam. Eşya bilgileri tamam. Diyemem. Abi bunlar bana öğretme. İtime ne vereyim? Kana şun var. Yiyecek bir bokum yok.
That barking was a pain in the ass.
İte ne verebilirim? İte. Lan it. Bu çocuğa ne verebilirim ben ya? Oğlum şans oyunlar. Gel lan bakayım it.
Here you go. Take it.
Amraman besleyecek hiçbir şeyim yok ki.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Söre gideceğim şimdi.
Why not?
Söre
Because you
planımız ne?
cheat.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Hakkını etmeye söyle kendini. Kendimi kaptırdım.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Hadi bakayım. Gel de içinden bir geçeyim seni gel. Gel Henry. İşte Henry sor. Gel lan hadi başla hadi.
So,
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor.
Lan niye miğfer takayım ya? Tamam gel.
can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with
Lan
that
ne
dog of
yapacaksın
yours?
tahtayla amına
I
koyayım.
wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
İte yemek bulmamız lazım. Lan it. Lan it. İte ekmek bulmamız lazım. Ulan it. Ulan it. Oğlum arbet yok ulan bende.
I can't
Oğlum elimde hiçbir şey yok ki.
go wandering off now.
İte ne verebiliriz ya? Torba alamıyorum ite. Otasa.
Listen, Would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine,
Langer.
roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I must tank it as my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Amına koyayım. Ankara. Amına koydum Ankara'da şu iyi. Orospu çocuğu. Şey oynayacağız bunu.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Ne siktir ama.
Come.
Neymiş? Kumarım ananı sikeyim. Meraklı sen herhangi bir meyhanede bir karar oyun yapırsın. Önceki araçlarda turlara zarlar. Mevzu seçim. Tutma üzere seçilen zar. Tıt kazanılan puan. Yani hedef rakip seçilen puan. Zar atacağız ha. Tamam ya.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Here. Aye, that'll do.
Amına koyayım anlamadım ki. Allah'a emanet oynuyorum vallahi.
My God! Oh, come on!
Yardım ya lan. Heh, 150, 500, 750, 1500, 400, 450. Ben bir alacağım önce ya. Bir TT yapabiliyor muyum? 2 Dur lan bakın ya.
Is your mind in it at all? Well, You're not afraid of anything. If I was you, I'd take it. My God, I'm done.
Orospu çocuğu. Beşerli var mı? Beşerli de mi yapabiliyoruz? 5, 5, 6 var. Dur. Beş, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 3. Lan nasıl şey yapmışlar ya? Zevkli de, çok hoşuma gitti de. 2, 2 var. 6'lı, 5'li, 3'lü. 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 6 şunu yapacağım. 6 5 4 3 2 6 şunu sal bir 5 4 3 5 olmuyor amına koy. Üçlü var, 4 tane, 4 tane, 6 tane, 2 tane atamıyor muyum ya?
What's taking you so long? There's nothing to it.
Oğlum böyleden hiçbir şey gelmiyor ki amına koyayım. Pas geç amına koyayım.
Are you being cautious or cowardly? Here. Oh, come on.
Oo. Kaç oluyor lan? 6 600. Of, çok güzel.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. And that's why it's better to play
Bana
cautiously.
koyayım iflas ettim amına.
Aye, that'll do.
Orospu çocuğu.
No, that's as far as I go.
Kazanacak pezevenk ya.
It looks pretty bad, eh?
Ananı sikiyorum, kazandı pezevenk.
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice
Ah,
never
sick of it.
fail.
I'm gonna
It's
go to charge
mine,
it, huh?
friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Ya oynayacağım, orospu çocuğu.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
ne sayılar var? 6 var, 5 var, 3 var. 4 yok. Ananı avradını sikeyim ya. Bundan bok çıkmıyor iyi. Ulan bakın ikiler altında bir şey çıkıyormuşum ya. Yok ananı avradını sikeyim arttı ya. İflaslı zana arası var. 5 var. 2'ler. 5 bu olacak.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Ya siktir git. Allah Allah. Üç bir gürümü la. Vay am. Yine ele geldi. İflas ananı sikeyim.
Here. Aye, that'll do. My God! Oh, come on!
Dört. İnşallah iflas etmiyor. Amına koduğumdan dolayı şey yapacağım. İflas gelme lan ananı avradını sikerim. İflas. Ananı sikeyim işte. Amına kodumun oğlu ya.
Aye, that'll
Adamın
do.
iflası. Ananı avradını sikeyim şansını sikeyim
My
pezevenk.
God! I'm done.
Ben bir bok yapamıyor muyum? 2, 3 tane. Aman avradını sikerim. Allah. Bildir amına islas. Yaparım vallahi yaparım. Potansiyel var benim. Beş atacağız. Amına soktum yine. Geldiye şükür.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
İflas amına. Hayret iflas etmedi. Şöyle yapalım. Sen bir dur amına. alıyoruz. Ya aman ha koyayım ya.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Kesin iflas diyeceğim.
Nothing
Yeah,
worth
come on,
mentioning.
Bu zaman yine alacak. Ananın amı. 150.
No, that's as far as I go.
Neyim var? 2 tane dördüm var. 2 ikilim var. 4'üm var. Şeyim var. Amına sokarım. Bir sikime yaramıyor bu değil mi? Ay amına koydum ya. İki. Dörtlerden bir yere çıkamıyor mu? Ya amına koydum. Allah'ın amına soktum. İflas geldi. Hayret. Yine bir bok gelmemiş ya. Yine 50 kere yapacak. Amına koydum. İflas. Net iflas edecek o. Ay sikeyim anana avradını ya. Öf öf. Dörtleri atalım bari hadi. Ananın amına koyayım ya. Kas amına koy.
Courage.
İyi pek bir şey alamadı. Tamam 100 aldı. 150 ananın amına.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
1250 yaptı orası bu çocuğu. Anan avradını sikeyim ya. Şuradan hangisi olacak Allah'ını seversen ya. İflas eder ne rakibi kadar şimdi. Ne ettim ama? Orası çocuğunu aldı. Aman okudum. 150.
Ha! Ha ha!
That's just...
You can.
Siktir git amına koydum.
Nah.
Alsın amına koyacak.
Hey?
Helal amına koyacak.
You've got your armor. Good. Did you deal with...
Nah, don't worry.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Amına soktum.
Let's start.
Oğlum.
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Hala aynı var ataklar zor ya.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Good. Defend yourself properly. Good. Nice. That's the way.
Ah, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Keep the distance, Henry. No! You only block after I start swinging. You're too slow. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. That's not it. You mustn't block until after I start my strike. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Keep the distance, Henry. Nice.
Got around that nicely, Henry.
Nice work, Henry.
That's how it's done.
Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
I'm gonna go
How
with the parameters.
about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Right on the head.
Yarım durun bakayım ya.
Come on. Nice block.
Lan vursana Harry.
You haven't got a hope.
How did he do that?
Now we're even.
Nice technique. Did you do that? See that?
Yap.
Kurwa!
Jesus. How did he do that? Done in.
Ow! Kurwa!
Sarım hadi. Hans.
Go, fellas, go!
yap Henry.
You knocked the stuffing out of me. I yield. Enough. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle,
Amına
and we'll
koyayım,
get
sos
some
yemiyoruz.
decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Ne oldu lan Teresa ya?
She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Banyoyu nerede yapacağız amına koyayım?
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Yapmıştır.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Anam. Kadın sesi.
What's the matter? Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly.
Ulan oğlum
We don't want
ağzını
them to
tut
spot
be.
us.
İnşallah bize-
Hans.
Yarrağı yiyeceğiz amına koydum. Vallahi yarrağı yiyeceğiz. Hamurunu alacağız vallahi yine. Vallahi bok yiyeceğiz.
Head down, Henry. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Oğlum. Yaptığımız işe bak amına. Asıl köpeğin Allah bilanı bir amına. Biri şövalye, biri sör. Biri lord,
Hear
biri
that?
şövalye.
Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. If they spot you, the fun will be over.
Götünü siktiğim. Tecavüzcü gibi neye yaklaşıyoruz amına koyayım?
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
Taş mı var
Once she
amına koyayım?
notices it, we'll hurry along the other side. What are you doing?
Amına koy. Ay maşallah maşallah maşallah maşallah. Allah'ım özüne yaratmış maşallah maşallah maşallah. Allah'ım esirge lan bir vallahi başımıza bir şey gelecek bizim de. Ben ne öyle ses veriyorum. Ay maşallah maşallah maşallah.
Henry, I told you to.
Dedim amma değil mi?
Fucking God, you're a dog.
Lan lan.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Senin götünü sikeyim Hans. Senin yüzünden oldu bunlar.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
Lan oğlum kızlara yardım edin bari amına kodumun salakları.
We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his torch is quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
Ne yapayım lan?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Çıkarma çıkarma.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
Çıkarma.
Oh, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Niye çıkardın gerizekalı kanak?
Yeah, I managed. And lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Götünüzü sikeceğim sizin bekleyin. Amına koduklar. Ya amına bu sorunuzdan yine boku yedik ya. Vay adına sistemi Hans ya. Hans götünü sikeyim oğlum sen.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So.
Arama şüpheli bir arayışına arkadaşlarsa şüpheli tavşanları reklam sizler görüyorsunuz.
How far is it to Trotsky?
Üstünde bir bok.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them.
Beautiful.
Then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gun.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock.
Oğlum benim it nerede ya?
And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Oğlum nasıl bitirebilirim?
Footprints, blood
He'll see
trails,
us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think
Get to
we can
work.
swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easy here. And that skirmish
Now.
on the side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men before someone getting killed.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
Oğlum yaralıyız.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
There's more of them up top.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you?
If they
Saklanın,
try to swim
saklanın.
across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere
Run,
on the bank.
quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Quick, into the rocks.
Find them! Put him hard! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Henry, Hans hadi.
What now?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Buna koyayım yarrağıydık.
I should get back to Hans. He didn't follow me. Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Nasıl neredesin amına koyayım?
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with him.
Nasıl götümü sikeyim? Neredesin amına koyayım ya?
Where is he? This looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it!
Öldüm amına, tek attı ananı avradını sikeyim. Kime vurma, amına koyayım. Ananı sikeyim. Güzel.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Bulduk mu lan? O nasıl kurtuldu oradan? Aa siktir lan yaramızda eleşmiş. Hadi lan oradan.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I?
Yaralandıydım ya.
Am I dead?
Öldün mü lan?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Biliyoruz baba, ben öldüm. Oralar nasıl
If
ya?
I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Adamı soymuş amına koyayım biz iş yapmadan önce.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Götünü sikeyim. Kız sevdasından var ya yine başımıza gelmeyen kalmadı amına. Ham sevdasından. Ama grafikler efsane olmuş ya. Çok iyi grafikler var oyunun var ya. Oğlum oyun çok güzel ya. 10 üzerinden 9 ve 8 yani bu oyuna şu an görüşüm. Yani çok güzel olmuş abi ya. Oyunu zarı içinde çok hoşuma gitti.
How are you holding up?
Fena değil, idare ederiz.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's Cape. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any.
Ananı amına korum, korktum ananı avradını sikeyim.
Fuck. Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Yanka.
Come on.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Father!
from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy,
Hurry.
What about it?
Are you mad?
Lives in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Hadi oğlum, hadi Henry kendine gel.
Hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Ne var lan bu?
Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa,
Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Oğlum onlarsa gitmeyin amına koyayım, işareye gidiyorsunuz.
I see the light.
Uşağa gitmeyeydik ya. Ananı sikeyim. İnşallah köylüler veya şeydir.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Kör amına koy.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Ölme lan Hans. Ölme götünü sikerim, ölme. Oğlum çok güzel olmuş la. Şey sahneleri lan efsane olmuş. Birinci oyunu
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised.
Oğlum
I'm
Hans nerede?
afraid you'd never wake
İnşallah
up again.
ölmemiştir.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Hans nerede abla? Anam o da yaralanmış amına koyup. İkimiz de delik deşik olduk amına avradını sikeyim.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder's things a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Neler konuşuyorsun? Bakayım önce ayağa bıraklanmak. Ulan.
You're going to need all the saints watching over you, and the Holy Virgin, and all. Better pray you.
I feel like an...
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Tamam.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
True. I might have been a bit hasty. But leaving him lying around here doesn't seem like a good idea.
And it ain't either. But what can I do? I'll have to take care of it with Pavlena when she gets back. Of course, if it bothers you and you feel up to it, grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles.
Yeah. I'll see whether I'm up to it.
Bırakmıyorlar.
In worse states, but in better ones too.
Bırakmıyor da amına koyayım. Önce şunu dereye bir gömelim. Yalan. Oğlum eskiden çok iyi yarıştırıyorduk bunu ne? Yanaştıralım. Şuraya gömeyin işte.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Lan bırak amına soktum. Tamam. Oldu ya. Sonunda gömdük. Şimdi şeyler toplayacağım. Merhaba domuzcuğum, bakar mısın, haberin olsun. Buna koyayım şimdi bir de bu oylar amına koyacak. Ben kapış ne yapıyorum? Benim kedim kapatma. Oğlum benim git nerede ya?
Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell.
Ara ya beni aramazsın dayı ola ya.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Beni aramazsın dayı ya. Ha şunlar mı lan? Hadi çay.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Papatya bunlar mı?
That's it. Chamomile.
Açtı topla.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Oğlum çok güzel lan burada yaşaması ya. Fazla lazım mı abla, getireyim mi? Gerçekten böyle iyiler var mı ki la? Çok güzelmiş oğlum ya. Gerçek hatta böyle onu kadar diyorlar.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Get away with that weapon! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Show your stuff!
Ananı sikeyim, öldüm amına koyayım ben. Ya orası çok konuşabiliyoruz bunlarla. Amına koyayım, hiç savaşmaya gerek yok piçler.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond.
Get ready to face your maker!
Öldürmek zorundayım. Başka çarem yok. Bunları bir bakalım. Güzel olan. Bu oyundaki en çok sevdiğim şey ne biliyor musun? Yağlamak. Yağmalamak işte. Atarım ya, gerekirse dur. Üstüne bakayım. 21'e şu. 21'in yarrağıymış. Şunu da satanik. 103 kalmış oğlum, bu 21 kalmış. Şunu da o zaman. Tamam ya. Abla bunların iş tamam.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Oylayalım bakayım abla. Amına koyayım bir sürü yapacağız. Size şimdi tutacak korkma ama sizi tutacağım.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Tarif bir önce ilaçları atacağız. Tamam. İki papatya bir şeyi. Neden ismi? Ada çayı. Sonra
You must have read it by now, surely.
Tamam.
All right. Right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Ne yapacağız önce? Anlamadım kamerayı. Öncelikle bir yapacağız. Nasıl yapalım? Tarifler açacağız. Buradan T'yi başta bizimle takip edin. Öyle ekstra. Tüm düşünmeleri çalışmaya devam etmeye düşünüyoruz. Kuşlarımız için ekmek sensin üretimimiz.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there. So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why, water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again.
Şarap döktüm.
So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry, I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Oğlum oyun baka girdi amına.
Have you got it ground? Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
There it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Üstümdeki değiştiriyorum ya. Aman oğlum.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
bura amına soktu. Amına koyayım bir günde 3 tane ceset gömdük. Tekleri Lamra ayara benim ilk gelmedim ya. Domuz siktir git. Üst kata çıkalım. Üst kata yatardan çıkalım. Allah Allah burada iyiymiş ya. Ya burada uyuyamaz. Anam uyuyor. Uyuya kaydet. Allah. Uyanmam ama 2 saat. Ne o zaman da uyuyamayacak ki cevaplarız.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Güzellik kim lan? Merhaba abla.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Burada kalalım arkadaşlar. Onunla 2 saat 5 dakika olmuş lan. Onunla oyun çok güzel başladı. Vallahi bak efsane olmuş var ya. Grafik, hikayesi zaten ilerleyişi, şeyler, sahneleri, oynanış şekli. O şey de üstündeki pasaklık var diye oynarken, kılıçta sallarken, o da gitmiş. Yani efsane bir oyun olmuş Kingdom Deliverance var. Efsane. Başlangıcı çok güzel başladı. Bakalım hikayesi nerede devam edecek. Bildiğiniz gibi bakacağız bakayım neler olacak. Bay bay. 2. bölümde görüşürüz.